Hello, it's Carly Jo and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about things that you should keep in mind when booking your makeup artist or really any wedding vendor in general, along with ways to find a makeup artist and things to look for in that makeup artist. I'm just going to jump right in. The more people you have that are wanting makeup, the more time that makeup artist is going to need, even if they need another artist to help. For example, if you have 10 people wanting makeup done, but you're only giving the makeup artist 3 hours, even with an additional artist helping them, that's not going to be enough time unless you want rushed makeup, which on your wedding day, I'm sure no one wants. So make sure you are consulting with the professional and asking how long it takes them to do makeup, and then you can kind of organize the morning accordingly. And with that, keep in mind that the photographer determines the end time, when their arrival is. That's usually when makeup will end. And us makeup artists, we kind of dictate that start time to make sure that we have all of the time that we need to do the makeup. So let us know what time that you need to be completely ready by, and then we'll let you know how much time we need from there. Now that reminds me, if you are getting ready at your venue's bridal suites, sometimes they don't allot enough time, especially if you have a lot of people getting makeup done. So if you have a stricter time frame with that venue, I would instead opt for getting ready at a hotel, Airbnb, someone's house, because that way not only it's saving you a little bit more money because you won't be reserving X amount of time, but also you can have as much time as you need and just kind of hang out and relax with your girls and not feel rushed. And let's say you really only have that 3 hours to get ready and you still have 10 people that want makeup done. Your makeup artist is going to need another artist, probably 2 with that kind of time frame and number of people, in order to get everyone done in a timely manner and efficiently as well, and not rushing. Now, some makeup artists provide one for you, but some may tell you that you need to find one on your own as well, and they'll give you some recommendations. Now, if your makeup artist does provide an additional artist, there usually is a fee to add one on. This is to cover the administrative aspect of it, building a timeline, finding another artist, booking the other artist, things like that. If you have an early finish time, expect to have an early start time. If you're getting married at 12, but you have to start pictures at 10, and you do have those 10 people that want makeup done, expect to start at even 6 or 5 a.m. Now, I know it's not fun to start early, but again, we want to make sure that we are providing the best service for you, and that includes not rushing and not giving our best work. So if you have an early finish time, you always expect an early start time. And speaking of early start times, depending on the time that the makeup artist is starting, or even the location of where you guys are getting ready, your makeup artist may require a hotel accommodation for you and the other artist if they are bringing one. This makes sure that we are ready for you as soon as possible in the morning, and we don't have to worry about driving 2 hours at 4 a.m. to get to you at 6 a.m. We are already there for you. We can get a little bit of extra sleep, and that helps us be the best we can for you. And in the instance where we have car issues, maybe we get a flat tire, it's going to be taken care of the night before. We can get a rental, or we can borrow someone else's car and still get to you on time the morning of, rather than driving 2 hours and having a flat tire that morning and then not being able to complete the work. I cannot stress this one enough. Read your contract, whether it's from a makeup artist or any other vendor. This is a legally binding contract between you and that vendor, and it's really important that you understand our policies. Now, if you forget something, if you have a question, most likely the answer will be in the contract. So just let us know if there are any changes that would pertain to the contract. So for example, if someone happened to drop out, or if the wedding is canceled or postponed. And also, when you're reading the contract, don't be afraid to ask for clarity on certain parts. We're the ones that made the contract, we're the ones that have the answers, and we will be more than happy to explain certain clauses or points if you have any sort of question on it. And I'll be honest, we can tell when someone doesn't read our contract, or they just skim it, or they don't read it and they just kind of initial wherever they need to. So always read your contract. Don't ask the makeup artist, or any vendor for that matter, for a price match or a discount, because the answer is most likely going to be no. We have our prices set for a reason, and if you come to find out that a makeup artist is out of your budget when you're trying to book, that is okay, but don't ghost us. Leave that for the dating apps. We're trying to run a business, so let us know if we are out of your budget, and that's totally okay. We will provide you with recommendations. Now, of course, we may not know how much these makeup artists charge, but if you contact them, they may be more budget friendly for you. If you are a client and you've always wondered what goes into the pricing of a makeup artist, let me know down below if that's a video you are interested in seeing. Now, staying with the pricing, don't book solely on pricing. Now, I understand we want to stick within our budgets and maybe even save a couple $100s more than you wanted, but you have to understand that you get what you pay for. So make sure you're doing your research on the makeup artist that you're wanting to inquire with and kind of compare and contrast what one artist offers versus the other and how that reflects in their pricing. Every makeup artist that I know, including myself, books on a first come, first serve basis. And by that, you have to sign a contract and pay a deposit or retainer in order to secure your date. So if you have your eye on a makeup artist and you're really wanting to book them, do it as soon as possible. Be ready to sign a contract and pay a deposit as soon as possible, because I'm telling you, especially if you have a popular wedding date, like for example in the Midwest here in Ohio, the summer and the fall are the most popular seasons to get married. And the longer you wait to sign a contract or to pay a deposit, 99% of the time there is another person ready to book that same date. And again, the longer you take, the quicker they can jump in and take that date. Make sure that the makeup artist matches your style. So for example, if you are someone who wears little to no makeup and you want a really natural makeup look for your wedding, I don't recommend wanting to book someone who only specializes in full glam, super full coverage, smoky eye, bold makeup, because that's not what they specialize in. You want to book with someone who specializes in makeup that matches your vision and your style and your comfortability as well. So make sure you're taking the time to look through their Instagram photos or the pictures on their website to see if their style matches yours. Now let's talk about the ways you can find a makeup artist. The easiest way to find a makeup artist or a hairstylist or any vendor is asking other people who have gotten married. Use the power of social media. I am telling you, you have the world in the palm of your hands with this device here. So go on Facebook, go on Instagram. Hey, I'm in need of a makeup artist. Please send me your recommendations. And when I tell you, people will send makeup artists for you because makeup is so personal. And once that person finds a makeup artist that they love and that they can trust, they are not going to hesitate to share that person. And staying on the train of social media, go on Instagram and search up hashtags. So for example, I'm in Columbus, Ohio. Search hashtag Columbus, Ohio makeup artist, Columbus makeup artist, Columbus bridal makeup artist, Columbus wedding makeup artist, whatever it is. Use hashtags that are utilized for your location, and most likely makeup artists are going to have those hashtags in their post for that picture of their work to show up in that feed. Another thing you can do is simply searching on Google. You can use domains like The Knot or The Wedding Wire. A lot of makeup artists and vendors are on there as well. And wedding conventions and shows are a great way to find multiple vendors, not just hair and makeup. You can find, decor and furniture. You can find catering. You can find florists. You can find dresses. They are kind of just like a one-stop shop for you to find as many vendors as you like. And finally, think of a couple things that are the most important to you when it comes to finding that makeup artist. For example, if you have a wide array of skin tones and ages and skin types in your wedding party, make sure to find a makeup artist that you can tell that they have experience working with different skin tones and ages and things like that. Maybe sanitation is the most important thing, because maybe you are immunocompromised. You want to make sure that the makeup artist is being as safe and as clean as possible. Maybe you're wanting a crisp red lip. Find a makeup artist that does bold lip colors often. Maybe you're wanting a makeup artist that also specializes in hair. You kind of want to kill two birds with one stone. Find a makeup artist that can specialize in both for your entire wedding party. Don't wait to book your makeup and your hair. Because of the pandemic, everyone who was supposed to get married in 2020 moved to 2021. And because people couldn't get married in 2021 because people from 2020 were getting married that year, everyone moved to 2022. And because everyone is getting married this year and no one is available this year, everyone's getting married in 2023. So if you are getting married in 2023, start booking your hair and makeup like as soon as possible, like yesterday. We are just making sure that you can get in with your favorite vendors before they're booked up for your date, because the last thing we want to do is send out a denial email saying we're already booked. And especially with there being over 2 million weddings happening in 2022, I can only imagine how many weddings are going to be happening in 2023. So again, if you are 2023, start looking as soon as possible, as soon as you can, and be ready with that deposit and with that retainer. That way you are on their books. You do not have to worry about a single thing. So those are all the things that I recommend keeping in mind when booking your makeup artist. If you are a makeup artist or a vendor in general, comment down below other things that you want clients to know when it comes to booking you for your services. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.